She told you she needed space. But what she meant was, I need a runway, just in case I find someone better. You thought she wanted time to think. No, she wanted room to choose. You were consistent, available, devoted. She was curious, detached, calculated. You brought love. She brought ambiguity. You thought you were the one, but you were just the default, until someone better entered her inbox. She doesn't want to be held. She wants to roam, to keep her options open, to flirt without guilt. When she says, we need to talk, she already made the decision. She's not confused. She's just rehearsing your reaction. You thought the late night calls meant connection. To her, it was convenience. You were a vending machine for comfort. Insert drama, receive attention. You told yourself she's just friendly. But deep down you knew you were being tolerated, while others were being pursued. She questioned your loyalty, not because she valued trust, but because she couldn't give it. You rearranged your life to keep her happy. She barely rearranged a text reply. You loved publicly. She loved privately. Because she didn't want to be tied, only admired. She wasn't ignoring you because she was hurt. She wanted you to sweat, to beg, to prove that you'd still crawl. You gave her everything, and she gave you silence. You gave her loyalty, and she gave you indifference. She said they were just friends. But if he texted, I miss you, she'd reply faster than you ever saw. She flipped the script. Now you're the problem. You're the insecure one. You're the controlling one. You called it overthinking, but it was intuition. She just made you believe your instincts were flawless. You stopped asking for more because you were afraid she'd leave. So you shrank. She noticed, and she respected you even less. She never made you a priority because she never saw you as permanent. When you asked for clarity, she called it pressure. She wanted all the benefits with none of the commitment. She wanted to look empowered online, but kept you on a leash offline. When you started growing, she said, we're different now. Of course you were. You stopped orbiting her. The moment you pulled back, she got curious. Not because she missed you, but because she missed the control. She never wanted love. She wanted leverage, and you stopped giving it. When you finally went silent, she panicked. Not because she lost you, but because she lost the comfort of your availability. She came back, but not for love. She came for the attention, for the convenience. This time, you didn't reply, because you finally saw it. You were never the love. You were the option. Now, you're no longer the chaser. You're the chooser. Not everyone deserves your devotion. You don't chase clarity. You create it by walking away when it's missing. You let go not because you're cold, but because you've learned that peace is more valuable than presence. She wanted options. Now she's one. And you've become the man who chooses. You were never too much. She was just never enough.